Peace, 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 family. What it is, what's the deal, Patreon family? Let me plug this into the Patreon group so y'all will be able to see it live. Yes, today we're going to talk about the basics of the secret of spirit thought magic. You know, me and my queen felt obliged to do it because it's a powerful book, man. And we want y'all to have the full grasp and understanding of the book. This is only for the Patreon family, so peace to all of y'all. First, I gotta find the video and share it to the Patreon group. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, family, we wanted to do something, and we're gonna be doing a lot more of these. We feel it's very important to grasp these concepts, grasp this understanding of what's going on. Hold on, let me type it in right now. Basis of spirit thought magic. And to the family that couldn't be here on this live, which might be the majority of y'all, it's all good. You can listen to this thing. You'll feel me. But if you can, come on in and join the family. Shout out to all the Patreon families. Me and my queen want to tell you how much we appreciate y'all for being a Patreon and, donating and giving to the family. You know, we got kids too. We love sharing content, but at the same time, we have to be able to establish some kind of means to end so we can do our thing, you feel me? So we can live. I mean, we are givers. Me and my queen, we love to give. That's what we do. That's what it is.
I am.
And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see who's in this video, I think. Let me try something. Let me see. My video, I think. Okay. So, besides the fact, if you can make it, that's all good because y'all hear this again. So let's get to it, man. Let us know if you in and watching. Let the family know. Now, the secret of spirit thought magic. This book is very powerful, family. This book will help you propel your rituals and basically materialize and power up your being. Materialize things to this earth realm and power up your being. The whole purpose of spirit thought magic is something that the family always knew, right? We always had this understanding about what a ritual was or what the capabilities of our mind was, right? How powerful our minds are, how powerful the idea of imagination is. But what Frank Rudolph Young did is basically take the science and give you scientific fact and scientific understanding of the different, how you say, chemicals going on in your body, chemicals going on in your brain to power up this thought mind power. Okay. And I want y'all to have today, just like I did that last post on Spirit Thought Magic, just the understanding, the grassroots understanding of this thing. Okay. So I'll tell you what this book can do for you. They have plenty of chapters. I haven't found the PDF for it. I have the actual book. But if anybody does find the PDF, I suggest y'all get on it. And if I find it, I'll definitely share it with the Patreon family. Basically, Spirit Magic is going to help propel and manipulate your reality down here. Okay. Materialize things down here for you. This material realm. Give you the energy and the power you need to move on through your day. Okay, different aspects like that. So let's get to it. I'm going to read some brief stuff for the family real quick that I found that was very important. Let's start with it. Babe, shout out to family, if you can.
Peace, family. Peace, peace, please. Excited to be doing a Patreon video. And it's on a great topic. So peace to y'all. Thank y'all for being here.
Okay, so this is the important stuff right here. So I want y'all to listen closely, because this is the basic of this thing, right? The main idea of this whole thing. Okay. The 4 secret steps to draw to you secret thought magic to regain your self-possession. Okay, so wait, hold on. Let me back up, family. Let me back up. And yes, we have read the whole book, so we gotta take baby steps in this thing. So we're gonna give you the 4 understandings of this thing, okay? The 4 basic understandings. So your astral can blah blah blah. Your astral reality can come down here and manifest. Okay, how to acquire the secret power of spirit thought magic. All right, this is stuff I highlighted. Sometimes these thoughts and forces communicate to you by means of a direct apparition, which may or may not speak to you. At other times, they do so through a hunch, a strange feeling, horse sense, through your sixth sense, through dreams, automatic writing, through a crystal ball, hypnosis, trances, and seances. But you misconstrue these messages or commands as your own thoughts and don't suspect that they are implanted in you without your knowledge or consent. Okay, so what they're talking about right here is these hunches, these dreams, these knowings that come to us, this sixth sense basically. And we all know this. These are things that's going to propel us to the the answer we asked ourselves, or the question we asked ourselves, right? So, you know, you ask yourself a question, you go to sleep, you have a dream. Now it's up to you to be the Sherlock Holmes and figure out what that dream is trying to tell you. Okay. So, this is old hat. This is stuff we always known, right? But with this, I want you to understand that when you're doing a ritual, right, and you're doing things to bring down here on this earth realm, these hunches, these inquisitive knowings, the sixth sense is helping you get there. Okay. So you have to establish this means of communication with your higher self, basically. You have to understand that. Okay. Don't think of it as, oh, it's just a coincidence. Y'all know I've did it time and time and time again. So we know that part. So I just want family to understand that all the way through. Okay, so let me see. The astral body and subconscious coexistence. The astral body and the subconscious mind, for that reason, always exists at the same time in the same person. And the astral body can and does contact the spirit world regularly and bring its communication to the physical body and therefore to the subconscious mind. Okay. So we know our astral work, our thought, imagination, the ESP plus, which is just spirit, our spirit knowing. That we'll do something on that soon too. Also, I was thinking about doing an ESP plus video, but more so just a real quick description of it. Okay, so this astral spirit body is trying to communicate to you, family, and you got to know it's coming straight to your subconscious. All right, let me see that. Now let's get to the key to this thing. Let's get to the key to this thing. Now, let me read this right here. The primitive visual center to go further is far better developed in lower forms of life than in man. Which explains why dogs, cats, birds, horses, and other animals are frequently terrified by unseen creatures, like ghosts, when their masters are aware of nothing unusual. Okay, so this is just basically telling us our conscious mind is in the way. And these animals, dogs, children, blah, 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 they're always in the spirit world, noticing and understanding things that's, that's coming to them. Okay. All right. Now let's get to the key to this thing. Now there's 4 keys to which I've written down for y'all, for the family to understand. The astral rattle, the astral rattle, the psychic power rage, de-strip the trigoid bodies in your nerve cells, de-stripping of the trigoid bodies in your nerve cells, and the listening to the astral synaptic sound, okay, which is listening to your spirit, your higher self. Okay. Okay, and the invocation part, which we're going to get into. All right, so I'm going to go through some of these real fast. The astral rattle, this is basically tapping your brain, parts of your forehead, right, to kind of wake that part of your mind up. Okay, so there's a lot of different parts, and as you go into the book, they explain and, exaggerate some of these parts, but the main part is in the front of our forehead. I used to I still do. I tap my forehead whenever I put it on my tiger balm and go into my meditation. Okay. And this is just explaining that. And he gave a really great scientific breakdown on why this works and blah, blah, blah. Something to do with what you call it, what you call that? Something to do with I can't think of the name of that whatever they called it. Let me see if I can find it.
What I would say is, simply put, there are parts of our brain that have to do with different aspects of our everyday life. So there's a part of our brain that deals with, our thoughts on money and things like that. There are parts of our brain that deal with our relationships. There are parts of our brains that deal with all of these aspects of things that we want to manifest. So the different places that we tap correspond to what we want to manifest, or the magic that we want to use in whatever aspect of our life.
Exactly, that's what it is. And but the thing I was thinking of was seizures. Okay, seizures. So it takes you into a slight. Um, Now you're not going. Now don't think you're going to have a seizure, family. I want y'all to think that. But this thing is going to basically, he broke down the whole science on seizures, and he's giving you a understanding on how seizures work and how it can affect the brain in a good way, basically. But you're not actually going into a seizure when you're tapping your brain, okay? Tapping your brain. So I want the family to know that. So all you're doing is tapping your brain, forehead 4 times. We're gonna start with that one because that's the basis point, and that will bring down things to this reality. So tap the astral rattle, tapping your brain 4 times. Then invoke psychic power rage in you. Okay. This is the emotions. This is the part where you have to be passionate about what's going what you're doing. Okay. I did a video on half-ass rituals, right? You have to put emotions behind this ritual. There's nothing's gonna change if you don't put no feelings into this ritual. Okay. Scream, yell, whatever you have to do to really feel the uh the feeling of this thing coming down to this earth realm. All right. He gave a great example on, trauma and somebody dying. And he says, man, when somebody dies in your life or whatever, you feel such a feeling to where you can bring anything to happen, right? So that's an extreme case, but at the end of the day, you can still tap into that emotion and bring it on forward. Okay, so you can't. This thing is not about being embarrassed or any of that shit. You have to scream to and make this thing come effect. Scream to the point where you're damn near in tears. There's some rituals where I did where I was damn near in fucking tears, like wow. And you'll feel it because you'll be in a zone. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing rituals, you'll be in a zone. So that's important. This emotion, this psychic power rage in you. Okay. Baby, you got anything to add on step 2?
Um, Step two is the one that's funny to me, but you definitely have to do whatever you need to do to channel that emotion. It's about really tapping into your emotions so highly that you can tap into that extra sensory perception. Um, so it's good, y'all. And these are not things, it's not like you're just going to be successful immediately after doing it, but it's a practice. It's something that you try over and over and over again. That's why at the beginning of the book, they gave a, what do we call it? What do you call it, babe? When they give you something to do, they give you like an activity to do to
Mm.
first teach you how to channel emotion basically, at the drop of a dime. So
Yeah.
so that's a skill that we gotta tap into. But after reading this book, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. It's amazing what you could do by tapping into those emotions intentionally on purpose rather than being, triggered. Because we know what
Yeah.
it's like to be triggered to manifest. Um, Based off the triggers that you have, but we're talking about being intentional. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so that's important, family. The emotional stir up is important. Another thing you can do is before you start your spirit thought magic process and invoking something down here, um, you you can meditate before the process, do a visualization technique, just like I was saying on that Will Capru thing, a quick visualization technique. I think they call it power packs in that ESP plus, but we've been through this. This is all old hat stuff. Uh, Imagine something you enjoy, something you love. You know what I'm saying? I visualize me and my queen, doing a number. So you want to get into that. Imagine visualize yourself eating a a food you like, or visualize yourself somewhere where on a trip, on a vacation, you just feeling good and joyous and happy and you know uh just a powerful feeling. So you want to do that, family. You want to make sure you tap into this rage. And another thing you can do, which is powerful, which I tried, is you can make a visualization technique of somebody that pisses you off. And these are quick visualization techniques, family. You don't got to be like a whole 30-minute thing. You can do this for 1 minute and get into this emotional stir up. Um, Visualize somebody that you can't stand, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that pisses you off. Just think about them. Or, a great time to do this uh, exercise or this practice is when you are really mad. You know what I'm saying? You can tap into that. So remember, step 1, family, the astral rattle. Tap in the forehead 4 times. Just simple taps, nothing hard, nothing extreme. Just waking that part of your brain up. Okay. Step 2, invoking the psychic power rage in you, stirring up these emotions. Step 3, destrip the trigoid bodies in your nerve cells. All this is breathing. Okay, breathing. This will help alkalize your body by over oxygenating it. Okay, so when you breathe, you receive all this carbon dioxide to your brain in for what the book is saying. Okay, so breathing, so it's you're still in a calm state, basically, family. They trying to make sure that you understand you're not, over jealous, right? But you're passionate uh, in this thing manifesting in your life, okay? Or in this energy manifesting in your being, okay? So step 3, breathing. Breathe through the nose and out the mouth, okay? Right after the stir up. Now step 4. So we got step 1, the rattle. Step 2, the emotional rage or emotional stir up. Step 3, breathing, and step 4 is listening to the spirit world, but also invoking um, invoking the being that you want to be. So this is all visualization right here in step 4, and this is important. Okay, family. Um, Go get my Ashe cards if y'all ain't seen some of my invoking techniques. And I do got a powerful one, which I will share later with the family. But this one is pretty good. Basically, visualizing yourself as, the being you want to be. Visualizing yourself with that person's um, income or that person's kind of mindset. Okay, doing a visualization, invoking Brother Panic or invoking, you know, whoever you see fit. Like if for instance, if you want to be, I gave the example with Jay-Z, if you want to be a smooth businessman or whatever, you can invoke the Jay-Z character. Okay. You got to see his being all through your body, all through your being. Okay. Your understanding. So I'm gonna read a little bit of that. Where did okay. Okay, it says the psychic master simply filled his whole body with the mental and physical vision of the very kind of spirit thought he wanted to attract to help him. If you wish to acquire strong self-possession, for example, you fill your mind and body with the clear mental and physical vision of a person who looks and possesses the character of such a personality all the way through him. If you wish to become a great money maker, you conceive a like vision of a great money maker. Such a mental and physical vision instantly pours from your conscious mind into your psychic power center and then into your astral body and alters it so that it looks, thinks, and acts like the astral body of such a person. A spirit thought picture closely resembling your changed astral body is immediately attracted into your physical body and converts you into a prototype of it at once. Okay, family. So invoking the being that you see fit. Invoking this being that you see fit, family. And how to listen to your astral synaptic sound. This is basically how to listen to your spirit. And we know that the dreams, the hunches, the aha moments, the symbols all around you, this feeling, this inclination. Okay. Astral telegraphic language. Okay, sensing. But remember, the spirit world, your astral body, your spirit double is going to speak to you in symbols. Majority of the time is going to be symbols or these hunches. Just, you might pick up on smells and all of that, but majority of the time is going to be these symbols that come to you. Okay, because everything is pictures for the family. Everything is pictures for us. All right. So Man, I hope I didn't miss nothing for that, family. We're gonna go, and this is basically I just ran through chapter 1 through 4 for y'all real quick. In The Secret of Spirit, Thought, Magic by Frank Rudolph Young, the understanding. Okay. Then he goes into which specific parts of the brain and different astral body techniques, which we will get into, family. All right. I didn't want to, script the whole video for this. But I might do it for that specific part. I didn't want to. I just wanted the family to get the basis. And as we go along on our journey, Patreon family, we will be diving in to more and more aspects of, you know, this spirit thought magic. All right. So I appreciate y'all, Patreon family. Me and my queen appreciate y'all 1,000. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section. Yeah, this is only for Patreons, man. We're gonna go through the whole thing. This is part 1 of the spirit thought magic. We still got shit 10 more chapters to go, which is really good. Which is really, really good. And we got a baby step through this thing, which we will. All right. And y'all let me know also, Patreon family, what else y'all want from us. Me and my queen were thinking about different ideas to give to the Patreon family because we actually appreciate and love and uh, understand the importance of people that sow into you. You know what I'm saying? The reciprocity of it. You know what I'm saying? So we would love to give y'all the information or the knowledge or the light that y'all would love to receive. So just let us know, and we are here. Babe, you got anything to say to the wonderful family?
No, not really. Y'all just stay on the lookout for what we do for the Patreon family. We definitely want to engage with y'all more often. So just stay aware and up to date on that. Peace.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things coming. And like I said, this is just the beginning. So appreciate y'all, Patreon family. Let us know in the comments what you think of the video. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.